Hello students, how are you? Are you excited for a fun learning session? To make our virtual classroom a healthy and productive environment, let's keep this in mind. Classroom reminders. Listen carefully to the discussion. Reserve your questions because it will be entertained after the presentation. Make sure that you are muted so that discussion will not be interrupted. For our online For our online etiquette, be on time, be prepared, be attentive, be respectful, and be safe. Here is my 5 golden reminders. Be a good listener. Be responsible. Be respectful of others. Be kind. Be polite and caring. In my class, we do our best and support one another as we learn together. So, come and prepare the following: self-learning modules, pen, and paper. For today's lesson, I will be discussing your module number 6 demonstrates understanding of area and surface area of plane, solid, or space figures. For the objectives of this video lesson, you are going to find the surface area of cubes, prism, pyramids, cylinder, cone, and sphere. Are you ready? Let's begin our lesson by this activity. Solve the following. I will give you 15 seconds to do the following. Are you ready? Let's begin. 81 divided by 9. Your time start now. If your answer is 9, good job! You got it right. For item number 2, 123 divided by 15. Your time start now. The answer is B, 8.2. Did you get the correct answer? Good job! For item number 3, 26 times 3. Your 15 seconds start now. If your answer is letter A, 78, you got it right. Now let's go to item number 4. 48 times 5. 15 seconds, start now. What is your answer? If your answer is letter B, 240, good job! Now let's go to item number 5. 504 divided by 9. Your timer start now. What is your answer, children? If your answer is letter A, 56, you got it right. Now, let's have a recall on the following. The area of a polygon is the number of square units inside it. It is measured in square units such as square centimeter, square meters, square millimeters, and square inches. Can you name the following polygon? From left to right. What is the name of the first polygon? If your answer is square, you got it right. How about the second polygon? It is a rectangle. The third one is a triangle. The fourth is a parallelogram. And then the last polygon is circle. Do you still remember how to solve the area of a given polygon? Let's have a short review. Can you find the area of a rectangle having 15 as its length and 4 is the width? To get the area of a rectangle, we can just simply divide the length by 15 and 4 the width. And then we can now count the number of square units inside the polygon, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. The total number of square units this rectangle has is 60 square centimeter. Or we can just simply follow this formula. Rectangle is equal to length times width, or area of a rectangle is equal to length times width, where L is equal to 15 centimeter and width is equal to 4. Therefore, 15 times 4 is equal to 60 square centimeter, or we can write it using this 60 square centimeter. How about this one? What is the area of a square having 9 millimeters each side? We all know that squares is a polygon having 4 equal sides. So we can just divide each side by 9, then 9. If we're going to count the total number of square units inside this square, we will be having 81 square millimeter. Or we can just follow the formula such as A is equal to S squared or S times S. Area is equal to S is 9 times 9 is equal to 81. Then just write the units used, which is millimeter or a square millimeter, or we can write this way. So therefore, the area of a square with 9 millimeters each side is equal to 81 square millimeters. How about this one? Triangle wherein base is equal to 6 meters and height is equal to 4 meters. So to get that one, we can just use this formula. Triangle or area of triangle is equal to base times height divided by 2, wherein base is equal to 6 and height is equal to 4 divided by 2. Area equals 6 times 4 is equal to 24 divided by 2. Therefore, area is equal to 12 square meters. How about parallelogram? To solve for the area of parallelogram, wherein base is equal to 15 inches and height is equal to 8 inches. To solve the area of parallelogram, we can just follow this formula. A is equal to base times height, wherein base is equal to 15 inches and height is equal to 8 inches. So if we multiply 15 times 8, we get 120 square inches. So the answer is 120 square inches. How about circle? How do we get the area of a circle? Let's say this is a circle and its radius is equal to 4 centimeter. So the formula to get the area of a circle is pi times r squared, or pi times r, wherein pi is equivalent to 3.141592 and so on, but we used 3.14. So a is equal to pi, which is 3.14, times r squared, meaning we will be multiplying the radius to itself, so 4 squared equals 3.14 times 4 squared, or 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So area is equal to 3.14 times 16 is equal to 50.24 square centimeter. Therefore, the area of a circle with 4 centimeter radius is 50.24 square centimeter. So that's how we find the area of a polygon named square, rectangle, triangle, parallelogram, and circle. Now, try to solve the following. Solve for the area of the following polygon. I will be giving you 5 minutes to do it. So, your timer will start now. Okay, 56 seconds left. Last 5 seconds. Time's up. This time, I will be showing the correct answer in each item, and you are going to check it on your own honestly. You are going to take a picture of it, and you are going to upload the file on the provided Google Drive slide. I will be sending the Google Drive slide on our GC. So let's begin. What is the correct answer in number 1? Where inside of the square is equal to 8 centimeter. The area is equal to 64 square centimeter. Number 2, a rectangle with a length of 12 inches and a width of 7 inches. The area is equal to 84 square inches. Number 3, a parallelogram having base of 13 centimeter and height of 4 centimeter. Its area is equal to 52 square centimeter. Number 4, a triangle with a base of 7 centimeter and a height of 9 meter. The area is 31.5 square centimeter. Number 5, a circle having 4 centimeter radius. The area is equal to 50.24 square centimeter. If you got 5 correct answer, you are a math talino and mathenic learner. Congratulations! This time, let's go to the main objectives of our lesson. Since summer is already coming, let's try to travel the world. Watch the video and observe it carefully.
5 things you should know about ancient Egypt. I'm sure you've heard about the pyramids of Giza, but did you know that they actually were massive tombs for pharaohs? Thousands of laborers worked for years to build a pyramid. The inside of the pyramids is full of mysteries. There are tunnels, chambers, and secret shafts or passageways. The most important pyramids are those of Cheops, Chephren, and Menkaure.
Over 150 moons orbit the solar system's planets, and one of those moons calls Earth home. The moon was formed about 4.5 billion years ago, when, according to one theory, the Earth slammed into another early planet. Debris from this collision began to orbit Earth and accumulated, forming today's moon. The moon is the 5th largest natural satellite in the solar system, with a diameter just under the width of China. It's composed of an iron-rich core, plus a mantle and crust containing minerals made of magnesium, oxygen, and silicon. The moon's surface was once geologically active and covered in an ocean of magma. But today, apart from traces of water ice, the surface is completely covered in dust and rocky debris. Countless craters dot the moon's surface, each formed by objects such as meteoroids, comets, and asteroids crashing onto the moon. The largest crater, the South Pole Aitken Basin, spans across a quarter of the moon's surface and is nearly deep enough to fit Mount Everest inside. The moon orbits our planet at an average distance of 30 Earths. It rotates at the same rate that it revolves. So as it revolves around our planet, the same side of the moon faces the Earth at all times. From the Earth's surface, we can observe 8 distinct, traditionally recognized stages of the moon's illumination, called lunar phases.
There you go. Do you enjoy our travel? Name some solid figures that you have seen from the video. But before that, what can you say about the video? Have you experienced traveling to other places? What are the things you've seen and experienced when you were traveling? By seeing those sceneries, beautiful spots and places, are you proud being a Filipino? Or would you recommend to some other country our beautiful spots and places? Why? After watching the videos, what places were shown in the video? Can you name some objects that replicates the solid figures? Here are some of the places that we traveled from the given videos. We already seen the globe in MOA. What solid figure it replicates? Good job! It shows a spear. How about the Mayon volcano in Albay? Cone. It says to be that Mayon is a perfect cone volcano. How about the ancient Egyptian pyramid? We can replicate it to pyramid. How about the silo house in Phoenix, Arizona? It looks like a cylinder. And then we travel the universe by knowing the different facts about moon, wherein moon can replicate as a spear. Now, for our activity 1, what solid figure am I? How many faces do I have? And you were going to name what polygon each faces is represented for. I will give you 15 seconds to do it. Your time starts now. You were going to name the solid figure, number of faces, and polygon used in that solid figure? What solid figure is this? If your answer is cube, you got it right. How many faces a cube has? It has 6 faces. And then the polygon used, or the shapes used on each faces, is squares. Next, what is the name of this solid figure? If you name this solid figure as rectangular prism, good job! How about the number of faces? It has 6 faces. Wow, you are great! How about the polygon used in order for us to make this solid figure? They were made out of rectangles. Next, what solid figure is this? How many faces it have? And what polygon used to make this solid figure? This solid figure is a square pyramid, and it has 5 faces. The polygon used is 1 square and 4 triangles. Remember that a pyramid can be named according to the shape of the base used. So in this solid figure, the base is square. That's why it is named as a square pyramid. The next one is this solid figure. What solid figure is this? Great! It is a cylinder. And a cylinder has how many faces? It have 3 faces, wherein there is 1 rectangle and 2 circle. Or we can say that 1 rectangle is the lateral face of the cylinder and 2 circle is the top and the bottom or the base of the solid figure. The next one is this solid figure is named as what? Your timer start now. If you name this solid figure as cone, good job! How about the number of faces? How many faces this solid figure have? It has 2 faces, 1 lateral face or curved surface and 1 circle as its base. How about this one? What solid figure that it is? How about this one? What solid figure it is? Your timer start now. If you name this solid figure as a sphere, great job! The number of faces a sphere is 0 because it only has none faces because it only have curved surface. Now let's understand this word problem. Ricky bought a gift for her loving mother. He put it in a box measured 7 inches each side. How many inches of wrapping paper are needed to cover the 4 sides of the box? But before that, let's analyze and understand what is surface area. When we say surface area, it is the sum of the areas of all faces or surfaces on a 3D shape or solid figure. To find out the total surface area of the box being used by Ricky, let's understand first what solid figure is being meant in the given word problem. We can say that it is a cube because each side has 4 inches, or each side measures 4 inches. How many faces a cube has? Let's watch this one. Or let's say that each side or edge of the cube is equal to 4 inches according to the given word problem. How many faces a cube has? Let's watch this one.
Button and drag it towards the left, you can open up this
Okay,
cube.
when we open
Now,
up this cube,
it is
we
very
can now
easy
count the
to
number
count
of faces
the
it
number of
has,
faces
such
of
as
this
1,
cube.
2,
All you have
3,
to do
4,
is count
5,
the
and
number of
6.
squares
And this
here.
is what we call the
1,
net
2,
of the
3,
solid
4.
figure. So this is example of the net. When we open up the solid figure cube, we can have this as its net. Okay. To find the surface area, it says here that surface area is the sum of the areas of all faces. Since cube has 6 faces, let's try first to solve for the area of the first face. So since each side is equal to 4 inches, we can divide it into 4 equal parts. Then the other side, 4. Then when we count the number of square units, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 16 square units. So it means one face of the solid figure is equal to 16 square units, or if you remember the getting the area of a square, we can just simply multiply side times side, which means 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Therefore, the other faces, or these faces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is also equal to 16 square units. So to get the surface area, we can add all these 1. Okay? So if we add 16 plus 16, or this one, 16, 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16, or we can just multiply how many faces the solid figure has. So it has 6 faces times 16. We can get 6, 96, then copy the unit, inches squared. So therefore, the TSA, or the total surface area, is 96 squared inches. Or we can follow the formula in getting the surface area of a cube. TSA of a cube, or total surface area of a cube. TSA is equal to, since this cube, when we open it up, it has 6 faces, times, how do we get the area of a square? Side times side, so S times S. Or we can write it also as 6S squared. Okay, equals 6, S is equal to 4 inches, so times 4 times 4. So TSA, 6 times 4 times 4. So 6 times 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Therefore here, 16 times 16 is equal to 96 square inches. So that's it. This one will be the total surface area of the box that Ricky used. Okay, now let's try this one. what will be the total surface area of this solid figure? So since we can, if we open it up, this might be the net of this solid figure. Okay. Okay. So this part will be the top and the bottom. Okay. So this will be the top. This will be the bottom. Okay. So this side and this will be the top. Okay. Then this one, this will be the left side and this will be the right side. This one. Then this one will be the back and this will be the front. Okay, this one, then back. So if we're going to solve this one, since to get the total surface area, or when we say surface area, this is the total area of all faces of a solid figure. So we have this two, top and bottom, this one, and then the other one. Okay, that one. So to solve the area, to solve the total surface area of this solid figure, we need to get first the area of all polygons being used in this solid figure using the given length, width, and height. Okay, let's try to solve this one. Okay, so if this will be the top and the bottom, we can say that its length is equal to 16 and its width is equal to 4 meters. So to solve this one, to get the area, we just simply multiply length times width. So length is equal to 16 times width is equal to 4. So 16 times 4, this will be 464 square meters. So since they are two faces, we will be multiplying it into 2. So therefore, the area of this 2 is equal to 128. Okay. How about this one? This will be the front and back. So still the length is 16, then the width is 2 meters. So we can say that to get the area of this one, let's try length, and then height will be the width or height. Then length is equal to 16 times 2. This will be equal to 32. So the area of one face, this one is 32. Since they are 2, or they were 2, we will be multiplying it by 2. So this will be 64. Okay, how about this one? So the right and then the left. Okay, this will be the right, this will be the left. So as you can see, the width is 4, then the height is 2. So to get the area, you can say that 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So since they are two faces, we will be multiplying it by 2, so we will get 16. So to get the total surface area of this one, or TSA, when we say surface area, this is the total area of all faces or all sides of the solid figure. So we just simply add 128 plus 64 plus 16. So 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 6 is 18, 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 1 is 10, 0, then 1. Therefore, we get 208, and copy the units and square this one. So this will be the total surface area. So that's how we get the total surface area. But in order for us to solve this one in the easiest way, we can use this formula. Where in Tsa of rectangular prism, Tsa is equal to 2 times length times width plus 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height. Tsa equals 2 times length times width, wherein length is equal to 16, then width is equal to 4, plus 2 times length times height, length is equal to 16, height is equal to 2, plus 2 times width times height. So width is 4, height is 2. TSA is equal to 2 times 16 plus 2 times 16 times 4 is equal to 128 plus 2 times 16 times 2 is equal to 64 plus 2 times 6 times 2 is equal to 16. Therefore, if we add 128 plus 64 plus 16, the total surface area of this solid figure is equal to 208 square meters. So it has the same answer on the first example that I have shown with you. So that's how we solve for the total surface area of a rectangular prism. We can use this formula in getting the total surface area of a rectangular prism. So TSA is equal to 2 times 2 LW, which means 2 times length times width, plus 2 times length times height, plus 2 times width times height, or 2 times open length times width plus length times height plus width times height cross parentheses. So if we operate that using this formula, we still have or we can get the same total surface area of 208 square meter. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, so these are some example, or these are some of the pyramid that we have. Okay, so we have a square pyramid, triangular pyramid, and rectangular pyramid. Okay, we all know that pyramid is being named according to the bases used on that particular pyramid. So that's why it is named as a square pyramid, because the base is square. This one is triangular pyramid because the base is triangle, and this one is rectangular pyramid because the base is rectangle. So to get the total surface area of a rectangular pyramid, can just use this formula. TSA is equal to area of the triangular base. So area of this triangular base, then area of the 3 lateral faces. Okay, 1, 2, 3, that at the back. Then for the total surface area of rectangular pyramid, we can use this formula. TSA is equal to area of the rectangular base plus area of the 4 lateral faces. And then the square pyramid, TSA is equal to area of the square of the base and area of the 4 lateral faces. So let's try how to compute the area of a square pyramid. Okay, let's say for example, this is square pyramid. The measurement of each side of the square or the base is equal to 15 meters, and then the slant height or the height is equal to 26.5. To solve for the area of total surface area of square pyramid, TSA is equal to area of the square base plus area of the 4 lateral faces. So if we're going to open up the solid figure, this will be the net, or this is an example of its net. As you can see, we have here square, 1 square, and then 4 are triangular faces. Okay, so to solve for the total surface area, we can do calculating the area of the base and then the area of the 4 lateral faces or triangular faces. So let's try to solve this one. So if the base is square, we can get the area of this one, and all edges or all sides are equal because it is a square shape. Okay, so area is equal to 15 times 15, or side times, or we can write it side times side. So 15 times 15, area is equal to 225 square meters. Then to get the area of the first triangular face of the solid figure, we can the measurement of the base is equal to 15 meters, and then the height is equal to 26.5. So if you can remember the formula in getting the area of a triangle, we have this one as base times height divided by 2. So the base here is 15 meters, then the height is 26.5, then divided by 2. Then A is equal to 15 times 26.5 is equal to 397.5 divided by 2. And area is equal to 198.75 square meters. This is only the area of the first lateral face. So we will be multiplying it into 3. Okay, so if we go first, the area of a square is equal to 225 square meters. Then to get the area of the triangle, so we have here 198.75. So since it has 4 faces, we will be multiplying it into 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 4 is 28 plus 2 is 30. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3 is equal to 35. 9 times 4 is 36 plus 3 is 39. Then 4 plus 3 is 795. Let's find out. So we're going to add this one to the area of the square. So 225 plus 795. So this will be 10, 12, then 10. Okay, so we got 1020. Then the unit used is square meter. So that's how we get the total surface area. We just get first the area of the base, which is a square, then the area of one of the 4 lateral faces, then just multiply it by 4. Or we can just follow this formula. TSA is equal to side times side, which means the area of the square. S times S plus the area of the 4 lateral faces, base times height divided by 2 times 4. Wherein S is equal to 15 times 15 plus base is equal to 26.5 times 15 divided by 2 times 4. So 15 times 15 is equal to 225 plus 15 times 26.5 divided by 2 times 4, or 15 times 26.5 is equal to 397.5 times 4. TSA is equal to 25 plus 397.5 divided by 2 is equal to 198.75 times 4. 225 plus 198.75 times 4 is equal to 795. Then TSA is equal to 225 plus 795. We got 1020 square meters. So we get the same total surface area. So using the formula. Okay. Now let's go to the total surface area of a cylinder. We all know that a cylinder is a solid figure that has 2 circular bases that are congruent and lie in a parallel planes. It has 1 curved face. Okay, this is an example of a cylinder. So the measurement of the circular bases, top and the bottom, this will be the radius, and then the length from one edge to the other edge is the diameter, then the height. Okay. So to solve, let's say that this cylinder radius is equal to 4 decimeter and height is equal to 16 decimeter. Okay, so this will be the net. If we open up this solid figure, we can see that there is one rectangular face wherein this face is the circumference of the circle. Then this one is the top and the bottom base. Okay, so to solve this one, we can solve first the area of the lateral face. Okay, when we say area of the lateral face, this one, circumference of the circle. How do we get the area of the lateral face? Okay, so to get the area of the lateral face, we can use the A area is equal to 2 times pi times r times height. Okay, so 2 times the value of pi is 3.14. The radius used here is 4 decimeter. Then the height is 16. Equals. So 2 times 3.14 is equal to 6.28 times 4 times 16 is equal to 64. If we multiply 6.28 times 64, we will get 401.92 square decimeter. Okay, this is not yet the total surface area, but this is only the area of the circumference of the circle. Then, to get the area of these two circular base, we can have this formula as A is equal to 2 times pi times r times r, wherein 2 times pi is equal to 3.14 times radius is 4 times 4. 2 times 3.14 is equal to 6.28 times 4 times 4 is equal to 16. 6.28 times 16, we will get 100.48. So this is only the area of these two circular base. So to get the total surface area, all we have to do is to add the area of the lateral face, which is 401.92, plus the area of two circular base, which is 100.48. Okay, let's add this one. So 2 times 8 is 10. 9 times 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14. 1 plus 1 is 2. 0, 5. Then 2 decimal places. So this will be now your TSA. Okay, 502.40. So the units used is decimeter, is square decimeter. So that's how we compute the total surface area, by computing first the area of the given faces and adding all the area of all faces to get the TSA, or total surface area. So in order for you to solve it in the easiest way, we can follow this formula, wherein TSA is equal to area of the two bases plus area of the lateral face, wherein TSA is equal to area of the two bases is equal to 2 times pi times r, or 2 pi r squared, plus 2 times pi times r times height. Okay, equals 2 times pi times r is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 4, plus 2 times pi r times height, or h, is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 16. Okay, let's solve this one. 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 4 is equal to 104.48, plus 2 times 3.14 plus 4 times 4 times 16 is equal to 401.92. If we add that one, so as you can remember, this one is the area of the two circular base, and this is the area of the lateral face. Okay, so if we add that one, we will get 502.40 square decimeter. So we get the same answer, this one, using the formula. So let's go to total surface area of a cone. As you can see here, a cone is a solid figure that has a circular base and one vertex. So when we say vertex, this one, this will be the vertex, and this will be the one circular base. Okay, so this one, let's say that the height of this cone is 10 meters, and then the radius is equal to 5 meters. To solve, the slant height is equal to 8 meters. Okay, to solve for the TSA, area of the base plus lateral surface area. So area of the base, we just simply get the area. How do we get the area of a circle? So pi r squared, or pi times r plus the lateral face surface area is equal to pi times r times slant height. Okay, not the height. Okay, so pi is equal to 3.14 times 5 plus pi r pi times r times slant height. So pi is 3.14 times 5 times 18. TSA is equal to 3.14 times 5 is equal to 78.5 plus 3.14 times 5 times 18 is equal to 282.6. So if we add the area of the circular base and then the area of the lateral surface area, so therefore that will be the total surface area of this cone, which is 361.10 square meters. Okay, do not forget to use the units. Okay, just copy the units M and put 2 on the right side, upper right side of this one, or this means as square meter. Okay, that's how we read that one. Now let's go to the total surface area of a sphere. A sphere is a solid figure with a surface that is always the same distance from its center. So as you can see here, the radius of this sphere is equal to 8 meters. Okay, to get the total surface area, we can follow this formula. 4 times r times r, 4 times pi times r, or we can use this formula. 4 pi r squared, or 4 times pi times r, wherein 4 times r is equal to 3.14, then the radius is 8, so 8 times 8, this is 4 times 3.14 times 8 is equal to 803.84 square meters. So that's how we get the total surface area of a sphere. So hope you learned something from the discussion. Okay, so this time I will be giving you 30 seconds to find the total surface area of the given solid figure for your Let's Apply part in this module. So your 30 seconds start now. What is the total surface area of this given solid figure? Okay, time's up. What is the answer? Okay, let's try to solve this one. TSA is equal to TSA is equal to 6 times side times side. Okay, so 6 times 12 times 12. Okay, if we solve that one, so 12 times 12 first, or we can multiply it 6 times 12 times 12. You can do it. You can do that one. So this time, let's try to multiply 12 times 12. 4, 2, 2, 1. So this is 144. Then let's multiply it by 6. 144 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 2 is 26. 1 times 66 plus 2 is 8. Then the given units is inches. Then put right on the above side of inches, or we read it as 864 square inches. So the answer is 864 square inches. Now let's go to the second one. Find the total surface area of the given solid figure. Your 30 seconds starts now. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is total surface area is equal to 326.56 square centimeter. Then next one is Find the total surface area of the given solid figure, which is cylinder. Your 30 seconds starts now. So if you think that the time is not enough for you to solve for the given solid figure, you can pause the video. Then, later on, you were going to take a picture of your answer and you were going to upload it on the provided Google Drive link. So the surface area is equal to 200.96 square meters. The next one is find the total surface area of the given solid figure, which is square pyramid. Your 30 seconds starts now. So as you can see here, you will be solving total surface area of a square pyramid. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is 176 square meters. Let's have the last one. Find the total surface area of the given solid figure, wherein radius is equal to 15 millimeters. Your 30 seconds starts now. Okay, time's up. What is your answer? If you get 2,826 square millimeters, you're such a mathenic and matalino learners. Congratulations. Now, let's try to observe this image. What is the main idea this picture tells us? Yes, this is the principle of reducing waste, reusing, and recycling resources and products, which is oftenly called 3Rs. Reducing means choosing to use things with care to reduce the amount of waste generated. Reusing involves the repeated use of items or parts of items which still have usable aspect, which we recycle. Now, let's work together in solving this given word problem. Anna has a box. He made it into a pencil holder by designing and covering it with beautiful wrapping paper. If each side of the box measured 8 inches, how many inches of wrapping paper she needed to cover the box? As you can see from the given word problem, Anna is practicing the 3Rs because he will be reusing or recycling the box into a pencil holder. Now, if we're going to analyze the given problem, the solid figure that represents box that Anna is using is cube, wherein each sides is equal to 8 inches. Okay, so therefore, as you can remember, what is the formula in getting the total surface area of a cube? So we can write it TSA is equal to how many faces a cube has? 6. Then how do we get the area of each face, wherein each face is a square shape? So we will be just multiplying it by side times side. So 6 times side is equal to 8, times 8. Therefore, 6 times 8 times 8 is equal to 64. If we multiply 64 times 6, 6 times 4 is equal to 24. Bring down 4, carry 2. 6 times 6 is equal to 36 plus 2, that is 38. Therefore, the total surface area of the box is equal to 384. Write the units and the square. So therefore, 384 square inches. Inches of wrapping paper and a need to cover the box. Okay, let's have another one. Let's do it together, or let's work together. Lito has a disposable Pringle container with a length of 24 cm and radius of 5 cm. What is the total surface area of the container if we will paint it in order to make it into a reusable coin container? Okay, still Lito practicing the 3 R's because he will be using into a reusable coin container the disposable Pringles container he have. So, what solid figure being represented on the given word problem? This is a cylinder, wherein the radius given is equal to 5 cm and the height is equal to 24 cm. Okay, how do we solve for the total surface area of a cylinder? Okay, first, we're going to get the area of the two circular base by getting it 2 times pi times r times r plus the area of the lateral face, which is 2 times pi times r times height. Okay, so 2 times pi is equal to 3.14 times r is equal to 5 times 5 plus for the lateral face 2 times pi, which is 3.14 times r is equal to 5 times height is equal to 24. Okay, 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 5, or 2 times 3.14, this is equal to 6.28 times 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Sorry. Okay. 2 times 3.14 is equal to 6.28 times 5 times 5 is equal to 25 plus 2 times 3.14 is 6.28 times 5 times 24 is equal to 120. So if we multiply 6.28 times 25, that will be 157 plus 6.28. This one is 28 times 120 is equal to 753.6. Okay, if we add the area of the two circular base to the area of the lateral face, we will get a total surface area of 910.6. What is the unit being used? Is centimeter or square centimeter. So this will be the total surface area of the disposable Pringles container that Lito being used and recycled it into a reusable coin container. So, hope you learned something from the video or from this video lesson. So, let me check if you learned something, if you really learned something. Okay, so what have you learned today? What is surface area? Why we need to find the surface area of a solid figure? And what is the formula in finding the surface area of the different solid figure? So remember that surface area is the sum of the areas of all faces or surfaces in a 3D shape. We need to know how to solve or find the surface area of a solid figure because in real life, we use the concept of surface areas of different objects when we want to wrap something. paint something, and eventually, while building things to get the best possible design. So here are the formulas in solving for the surface area of different spatial figures such as cube, 6 times s squared or 6 times side. For rectangular prism, 2 times length times width plus 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height. For the total surface area of pyramid, get the area of the base. If the base is square, just multiply side times side. If the base is a rectangle, multiply length times width. And then, if the base of the pyramid is triangle, base times height divided by 2. Then, after getting the area of the base, get the area of the 4 lateral faces, which each faces is triangular shape. For the cylinder, 2 times pi times r or 2 pi r squared plus 2 times pi times r times height or 2 pi r h, wherein 2 pi r times r times r, this is the area of two circular base, and then 2 pi r times height, this is the surface area of the lateral face. For cone, pi times r or pi r squared, this is the area of the circular base, and pi times r times slant height is the area of the lateral face. And for a sphere is equal to 4 pi r squared or 4 times pi times r times r. Remember that value of pi is equal to 3.14, and do not forget to write the correct unit. In getting the total surface area of a solid figure, the unit must be expressed in square units. Remember that one. Okay, so this time to really check if you learned something from this video lesson, you were going to answer the evaluation form. And this evaluation form is already converted into a Google Forms. You can scan this QR code, or you can go to this link. Let's try to go to this link for the evaluation link. I will be sending this link on your GC. Okay, so this will be the interface of the Google Forms. Third quarter, Math 6, Module 6 evaluation. You were going to write, type your email here, your complete name, then just click the section where you belong, the date today, or the date of when you took the test. Then on letter A, find the surface area of each solid figure, then choose the letter of the correct answer. This is 5 items, so number 1, you were just going to click or tick the correct answer. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And for letter B, there are 5 items. You were going to read and solve the problem. Write your solution on your answer sheet and take a photo of it or picture of it and upload it in the file. So you were just going to click this add file. Then you were going to find the picture on your devices. Then after finding it, click and then upload. So that's you were going to do. Okay. Then you can write your comments on the activity you have taken today or the evaluation. Then I will be posting the video at the end of this one before you submit. Okay, so let's go back here. So that will be for your evaluation. For your Let's Create with parents, guardian, and supervision, your goal is to make learners resourceful on how to make projects like coin bank, pen holder, organizer using recyclable materials. So your role here is you are an artist. So your audience will be your teacher, your classmates and parents, know that you are a good artist by showing them your finished product or project. So the situation will be you will be challenged or tasked to create a reusable project out of recyclable materials. So you were going to use solid figures that you can find at your home. So you were going to reuse it into a reusable materials or project. So you were going to create a project by applying and incorporating different art techniques you learned in your art class together by using the different solid figures, and you were going to find the total surface area of the used materials. So your product must meet the following standards. So by using the rubrics, uh, your product will be graded using these rubrics. So for your basic skills and content, 5 points for excellent, 4 points for very good, and 3 points for fair. How can we say that your work is excellent? If the objects drawn was concise and clear and with correct label as to its measurement and computation of the surface area, it means you were going to draw or make a project plan. Okay, so that will be 5 points. For 4 points, the objects drawn was clear but with little consistency with the label as its measurement and computation of the surface. And it will be 3 points, graded as 3 points if the objects drawn was not clear and with inconsistency and label as to measurement and computation of the surface area. For workmanship, the learner showed outstanding workmanship. That will be 5 points. For 4 points, the learner showed above average workmanship. For 3 points, the learner showed average workmanship. For creativity, for 5 points, the learner demonstrates a unique level of originality. For 4 points, the learner demonstrates originality. For 3 points, the learner work lacks sincere originality. So your project will be graded according to these rubrics. So for questions and clarifications, feel free to contact me through Facebook Messenger or phone. So my messenger is Ricky B. Baranda. You can contact me in 0921-2833-764 at 12 noon to 6 p.m. So hope you learned something from this video lesson, children. Thank you for listening and stay safe, everyone.